Get you a Bobby's Perfect Frog today. Bobby's Perfect Frog from Snag Proof comes in 14 different colors. Go to AmericanBaitWorks.com and remember to put in the code Barrack-ABW for an extra 15% off everything that's on the website. Huh, that is very, very weird. Usually when I'm fishing duckweed, I love to fish where there's an edge. See that edge right there? You've got this edge of duckweed. Well, it's current, either wind current or current from the river, that makes this duckweed line up like that. And whenever you have a situation like that, it's again a very good positive thing because it was current that made it do that. So I love to fish around current whenever possible. But the fish that I'm catching around the edges of the duckweed today are little guys. That's gonna change, I bet. Little guys are on the edge of the duckweed. Very strange. They're supposed to be much larger than that when they're on the outside edge of that duckweed. Oh well. Oh my God! Big one! Big one! Wow! Wow! That was cool! Come here, big one. Woo! Duckweed City! Yeah! You know, look at that. Hot mess. You know, when you get all that duckweed, man, I tell you, you just gotta keep it moving. That was a long throw. Did you see that? That was awesome. I don't know if that camera caught that or not. I'm going along, this is a roadbed right here. Look at this. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, look at that. That's a big one. That's a really nice fish. That's awesome. I don't think we got the bite on film, but that was very cool. I'm going down this roadbed here. That's the hot mess with the new hook and the new link. So I'm going down through this stuff. Got some duckweed. It's early. That sun's up. Not golly, is this hook amazing. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna love that thing. Nice bass. I'm going in and out, kind of letting that sun get up. It's getting up to about where we need it. Bad news, baby. Boy, that's bad news. But bounce along, and you know, summertime. You've always got that opportunity. You always got to be aware. Those schools of bass, those wolf packs, they'll chase that shad. They'll push them up on a roadbed like this right here. They'll push them to the surface, and that's why I love throwing like something that's got that kind of shad appearance. You know, light colors. Man, you get them fish that come up just like that, right on the outside edge of that duckweed. That roadbed comes down here, that outside edge of that duckweed. They push them off the main channel right over there, right up onto that roadbed. I'm going through these bushes. I hear the surface activity. Wind in, throw right up, make the long throw, walk it twice. Ooh, silhouette. Struggling shad on the surface. I know it's a frog, but I think those guys, when there's a group of them, who knows? There's 3 of them, 10 of them, 15, 25 of them, who knows? It's something that's on the surface, it's struggling like that. Ooh, they gotta have it. They don't even think. You force them to make a decision when you do that. Awesome. Oh shoot. That was a good fish. See, when you're doing this, those guys, those fish, there's no telling. Got it. There's just no telling where these fish are. I mean, they could be out in the channel. They could be out in the channel. He's not very big. But that's all right. You know, you can sit right here. I could probably sit right here for an hour, and there'll be groups of that size that will push. You'll have, they kind of school by size. You'll have those 3 to 3.5s that will be together, you know, and then they get to that 3 3/4, that 3 3/4, 4 pound. That's a whole different animal. That guy like the 3 3/4 can be with that 5+. I mean, once their mouths get to that size, the menu opens up and they like to run with their buddies. But these guys here, you're going to have some that are, you're going to have groups of fish that are 10 to 13 inches. And then you're going to have those fish that might be that 1 3/4, 2 1/4 pound fish. And then you'll have those 2.5 to pushing that 3 pound that'll be kind of, each one's kind of the same size. That's what happens when you have these fish that are grouped like this. I just had another one that's on top of this roadbed. So I'm just going to kind of stay in this area real quick. There's a bay that I want to go hit, but that breeze is coming in. These fish, I can tell, occasionally there'll be a group of them that will break off the river, follow some shad up, pin them against this roadbed here, and then they just kind of move on. Then they scatter. They could be right here, right now, and then 5 minutes from now, they could be, who knows, way in the heck over there, 200, 300 yards away. But there's definitely something going on right now. Just so cool. Someone tried to get a dragonfly. Oh, man. Oh, he ate it. That fish came up there. That was great. That fish came right up there and porpoised on that frog, and you can see. I mean, it's 6 feet. I mean, it's 6 feet deep out here, and they're just coming right off that channel, and they're pushing right up here. Oh, right behind me. Oh, look at that. I'm sitting here. Oh man, you need to be ready at all time. You're fishing, literally fishing for the moment. Let's rotate around. That guy just right in here somewhere. That's right on top. Dang. Missed it. That one just ate the legs. I don't think that was a very good fish. You know, when you're dealing with schooling fish, you got to be locked and loaded. You got to be ready for that moment, literally. I'm sitting here talking to that camera. And that was a really nice fish that blew up right behind us while I was talking. Awesome. Very cool. So, you know, earlier today, you know, those fish were out in the river, and now, you know, that sun's come up and it's in the, golly, give me my doggone froggy back. My goodness. You know, earlier today, those fish were out kind of relating to the main river at, you know, between 8 and 9 o'clock, 8 and 9:30. And I let that sun come up, and that's kind of, that offshore out in the river thing's kind of over with right now. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to find as much shade as I can. I did little shade, little pockets and trees that had shade clumps, you know, and I just did not do well. So I've got this duckweed and I've got that sun heading to the west there a little bit. So I've got this very shaded area right here that as I was coming along the outside, I made a couple of throws up inside, had one move, and now I've caught 4 fish. I've got 5 bites, caught 4, lost 1. And so looking good, but just got to keep it moving, right? You got to keep it moving.
But the fields of the city and the villages thereof and the priests blew with the trumpets. Joshua said unto the people, shout, for the Lord has given you. Such a shelter of thirst.
Golly, that was awesome. Wow. That was awesome. My goodness.
And ye in any wise keep yourselves from me.
Look at this one.
So the people
That is so cool. I just changed colors. Come here, you. That was just awesome. Very cool, very cool. Oh man, big one, big one. Oh, big one. Big one. That's awesome. Look at that guy. Whoa, man, come here, you. Golly, that was awesome. Oh, boy, was that cool. Doggone, there's a bunch of fish up in there. No. Oh, I hate when that line just ties a knot. Oh my gosh. Make me crazy. Okay, so I just finished unwinding that frog out of that tree. That's one of the problems you're gonna have, you know, when you're frog fishing in this real heavy, dense cover like this. When you get bit and you miss him, or he misses the bait and you swing, there's no telling where that bait's gonna end up going. It was all over that oak tree and over a little bit on that willow tree right there, but we're ready to go again, so let's do this. Oh my gosh, was that awesome! Oh man. Come here, you. Doggone, there is a lot of fish in here. I'll tell you what's weird is I was throwing the that's beautiful. That is just absolutely so cool. I was throwing hot mess, kind of the shad pattern, and or shad imitation type, something light, right? That's what they've been on. They've been on that lighter shad pattern. I threw that shad pattern through it. They want nothing to do with that shad thing now. throwing the baby duck, they're crushing this thing, right? These guys, I don't know what's under this duckweed. I don't know what kind of forage. I know there's not a bunch of little baby ducks down there, but this is very appealing to them right now. There might be a bunch of small shad in here underneath this duckweed. Every once in a while you can see them dimple. The shad will come up and just dimple. Looks like raindrops on it. And but I find it, I mean, I caught a couple of nice fish. I find it really hard to believe that they're in here chasing this kind of shad. There's got to be some kind of a larger forage in here, I would think.